rise of social media and smartphones, let's face it, we've made it very easy for exes and general creepy people to stalk us. Joining me in studio is our tech expert, Duncan. He's going to let all of you know how to block those creepy people from your lives. Hello.
Hi, Jen, and I hope I'm not one of those creepy people.
No, I really like it when you text me all the time.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oops. That was a secret we let out, didn't we?
All right, so, you know, it's really easy for people to harass us with WhatsApp, texting, Facebook, Twitter, DM, this, that. How do we get rid of those people?
The simple answer, of course, would be to completely divorce yourself from all social media and all technology.
Well,
that is not an option. Many of the third-party platforms, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, they have blocking functionality. So I'm not really going to spend a lot of time talking about those. What I'm going to talk about is with most of the stalking that happens in South Africa is actually by virtue of text messages and even direct phone calls.
Yeah.
So the stalker, the perp, will phone you all the time. He'll phone you all hours of the night. He'll phone from his own number. He'll phone from a private number. He'll phone from a different number in order to try and, what is it? They want your attention.
I guess so. They want to hear
something like that.
They want to hear your lovely, lovely voice.
So most smartphones allow you to, if you have a number, any number, for example, you can click on it, and it will give you the option to delete or block the contact.
Okay, wow. So, I think a lot of people don't even know that that's
so,
there.
Yeah, so this is built into most smartphones. Just by clicking on a contact, you can see there, it allows you to delete and or block that contact. The difficulty is that what happens if they call from, say, a private number or an unknown number, then your phone generally won't be able to do that. And so to accommodate that, I found a number of apps, but this one is not as spammy as some of the others. It's called Mr. Number, and it allows you to block any number parameter that you specify. So it allows you to block international numbers. It allows you to block private numbers. It can even, but I think it's only on the premium version. I didn't pay for it, so it's not the premium version. But there are some that even allow you to block calls at a particular time.
Oh, wow.
You know, smartphones like the Apple iPhone is one of them. They have a do not disturb. So there's certain periods where you can set your phone where it will disallow all calls completely.
Well, that's very handy.
So that's quite cool. Then I also have another app called Postman.
Okay.
And this again performs a function that many other apps are the same that do it. I like this one because it still allows me to use my own text messaging built-in application, my native text messaging app. And what Postman does, it monitors my SMSs. And the minute it gets an SMS that it doesn't recognize, it gives me the option to go into Postman and block that number so that those messages don't show up in my inbox. So these could be messages from a stalker or a perp, but they could also be those messages of,
from like your boss.
If you go down, oops.
Whoopsies.
Do we still have a job? But it could be those messages of like a special on at an unnamed clothing store this weekend only, or go into this store and there's a special on this toy or that toy. So it can block those kinds of messages. And that I also like. I think that's quite a clever take on protecting your privacy, yet at the same time, you don't feel as if your world is becoming smaller. You still have full access to all your applications. And the last one I want to show you is actually quite a clever extra thing to have, and this is called ACR. This is a voice recorder. So the minute you get a phone call, this thing runs in the background and automatically records that phone call. Now, this is important. You know, if anybody's ever dealt with a financial institution, you know, it always says these calls are being recorded.
Yeah.
You can do the same thing. So if people tell you something on the phone, you can instantly build up and you have a record of what they've said, what promises they've made. If somebody threatens you and calls you to threaten you, instantly, by recording them automatically, you don't have to search around for a record button. You instantly have a record that you can take to the authorities to say, but this person threatened me on the phone and I have a recording to prove it. So these tools, I think, will help a lot of people who are dealing with this, these bad guys who try to stalk them, and I think women are particularly at risk from this.